Cancer, welcome. I drew a card from the Gene Keys synthesis deck, and it's Keeping Still Mountain, and I will read it to you. It's back strong like a mountain. A monk attains stillness. From stillness comes bliss, right action. The heart of the earth rests in the stability of meditation, rejuvenation and cultivation. To care deeply for the temple, our body, our surroundings, our planet, this love requires patience and restraint. Like pulling back the string of the bow before firing the arrow. Trust in the natural timing. Listen to the stillness within. When it is time to rest, rest completely. When it's time to act, act with complete awareness. In its highest octave, this energy is the enduring appreciation of life as it is. And that's interesting because these Lenormand cards that I drew afterwards and I sat with them is like there is a longing inside of you. There is a longing for a deep love and for a belonging in a really loving way. And it's like the ship as a journey and as a movement is you want to do something to make this happen. You want to do something to get into the place where you feel love or are loved, or can be in the place where you are like anchored in this deep loving space. And this is a promise that you will, but it is the journey that is different from what you expect it to be, because you are so used of doing things. And this is a part of your life where you cannot do anything. That's stressful. That's if you try to make this happen, it's stressful. And it's stressing yourself out with this longing for something that is showing your own love, right? So I'll put this in the right place. So yeah, and there we have the Knight of Swords, and that's what I meant before. That's about stressing out about things that you want to experience in your life, and that are not yours to make happen. That's about your way of thinking, right? The Knight of Swords is someone who is really who wants to be in this place of doing, moving forwards, making it happen, allowing your thoughts to show the way. But it's not what you long for. What you long for is something else. And that's something where you long for something on the deeper level. It can be your own love for yourself. It can be self-love. Being anchored in your own heart is something you really long for. But you try to get it in the wrong way. You try to get it through the outer experiences, to outer actions. You get it through to get your security through outer things, and that's not how it works. That's often a card that feels for me like a nervous system. It feels like there is this way of connecting energy that is your way of doing this, and you are used doing this way. You're used to acting in a specific way, and then to experience your own life force and your own energy, your mental energy as well as your physical energy. You experience this in a specific way, and then you act on it. And that's the invitation. The Hermit is the invitation that is about being still, right? restraining yourself. That's what the keeping still mountain comes with. It's restraining and restraining yourself from the outer world, from acting in the outer world, and getting inwards to inside of your shell and find the sparkle inside of you. And that's what the hermit comes with, right? The finding its own light by pulling back and being and restraining themselves to find their own light within, to nurture exactly that what you long for. But by doing this in the outer world, by acting and reacting, right, it's not what it is, what is needed right now. And it's funny, this is the hooded brother. That's a funny thing. Yeah. And that's the action, and that's like a cobra, right? And the cobra is standing in front of, I think these are, I don't know what they are. They look like rabbits, but they can be something else. But they are prey. And the Knight of Swords in this depiction seems like to be a predator. And a predator and its prey, right? And that's not the right way to be. That is the way you used to act. But it's not what you long for. The longing for is something stable inside of your heart, is something stable inside of your life that's not getting through predator and prey games that you play in your life. So that's redirecting the energy in your own nervous system to not step into these places where you acting from this predator and prey, because it doesn't lead to the things that you really want. And you figured this out already, because you know that this is the longing that you keep in your heart, that you want to experience in your life. You want to experience this kind of belonging, this kind of heartfelt security, heartfelt business even. If you long for something that is really connected to your heart, that is, then you have to stop to act like this Knight of Swords. You have to stop to act like a predator. You have to act from the heart space, and not to act from because you think that doing is the right thing all the time. That you have to act in this way. You have to redirect your own thoughts, your own mind, your own energy system, redirect it into your inner world to find the star and the really heartfelt part inside of you. And this takes courage to step into this place where you restrain yourself, where you stop yourself from stressing out about things in the outer world, about whatever you stress out, and stopping acting from this stressful moment because it's not leading where you want to go. And that's beautiful, because it shows you the right way, right? Restraint is the one thing that we can do in the moment, where we can stop ourselves from, and that's all our vices that come with this, right? If you drink so much coffee, then you you have to be stressed out at the end of the day. If you eat as much sugar as you can, you are stressed out at the end of the day. If you are someone who is always doing running, then you are stressed out at the end of the day. And you have to restrain yourself at one point to allow yourself to be in the stillness where the truth really comes forth. Because in this stillness, the change happens. In this stillness, the nervous system regroups itself. It changes itself. It learns new things in this moment of stillness. In this moment of stillness, you find your own light, because you have to go within. have the one, and there we have the other one. You know, there is a wound, and there is a wound of abandonment. And that's the lovely thing inside of this reading, is showing you the way, the pathway where you can find the answer for this wound. That's the motivation, right? The wound of being orphaned can be a motivation where we keep running. We keep running, we keep doing, because we have to do it in the right way, because otherwise we will be abandoned in some way, right? That's what this fear comes with, and this is the better be the predator than the prey, right? This is in this depiction that comes to my mind, better be the predator, right? Because you learn that it is easier to be the predator than the prey. It hurts more to be the prey. But it's not true. That's a belief that you have. That's not true. It's best to be in the part of you that is still, and that is self-secure, and that is in your love. That's the most secure part, you know. And it can be that there is something in your life that keeps you in this place. This can be stressful things like you have to earn money, you have to do this, you have to be in this place, you have to do this work, whatever it is. It keeps you in this stressful place and doesn't allow you to step into something else, because there is no time, no place for the other side. And the other side is within. It's not without, it's within. And that's the 36 is the twins. And it's the union of the opposites. Fluidity of consciousness and mythic reality. A lightning pierce the veil between the worlds. A coal-black horse senses the presence of his spirit brothers. Embracing the mythic dimension of life is like meeting a wiser, more adventurous twin. Your psyche has a supernatural element fond of improvising on timeless themes, and it can help you make sense of seemingly unexpected or challenging events. And that's what I mean, you know. That's it. It's helping you, the part of you that is in this realm of your higher knowledge, that is helping you to find the deep love within, the deep meaning within, because that's what you're searching for. And it's stressing you out that you are acting in a different way. And it feels like, you know, when you want to have something and the outer world isn't showing it, then we get into the place where we stress out and where we act and where we try to be in the place where we can get it. But it's not your pathway. It's integrating the opposites, integrating the path of you that is spiritual with the path of you that is earthly, right? This can be two sides of the same coin, where you are highly spiritual because you can sense things that are beneath and above or whatever your daily life, and you long for being connected to these parts of you because they feel good. They feel that there is a meaning behind it, and that's where you are heading, to head into the meaning that you so much long for, and that is bringing you the part where you get your self-acknowledgement, and the love that is inside of you is finding its way into your outer world. But it's the journey to go within, and this can be a challenging moment for you, because you're stressing out about the differences and the opposites. You're stressing out about them because you allow yourself to be in this tumult. And if you go within, you can experience that with this restraint of yourself in this moment comes the stillness. And with the stillness comes clarity. What to do, where to go, what to experience, what to do next, what you want to bring into the world. Whatever comes with this moment, right? And that's interesting. And Cancer, that's about, it can be for every Cancer placement, wherever you have Cancer in your chart. This can be meaningful for you. It can be moon, it can be sun, it can be rising, but everybody has a Cancer placement. And this area of your life can be important for you in this reading. So look up where Cancer is in your chart, where you can find the love within and the love for what you do. When you follow this path of the heart, this path of the heart is following through the restraint of yourself and going within and finding the light within yourself, finding the North Star within yourself, and not acting from this outer world. I have to do, I have to get, I have to achieve, I have to be in this world of predator and prey. And the galactic mushroom reminds you that your dreams and desires are heard. This is a call for faith and trust. Whatever intention you hold consistently, with hope and faith, first manifests in the unseen realms. Whether or not you can see it working on your behalf, eventually you see the evidence play out in the serendipitous events that work in your favor, seemingly outside of the law of cause and effect. Your most beautiful results are being birthed right now. Not just for you, but for the highest good of all. And that's so lovely that this path that you are on into the knowing of this restraint is needed to get inside of yourself and to find the stillness within, to find the star within, to heal the orphan that is about being abandoned, and to heal this part of you that is fearing to be abandoned and that longs for this home in its heart. That's your that's your truth, right? Where you find yourself. So now we take this one. The strength of you. Are you doubting your ability to heal or recover? There is nothing that has fundamentally damaged your spirit, your will, or your heart, no matter how broken those parts of you may feel at times. They have only ever been broken to heal stronger. They have not been broken beyond repair, and never will be. Cancer. What a beautiful reading for Cancer that is invited to nurture itself from within, from this deeper knowledge that stillness is the best way to heal yourself and to get yourself in this place of being loved and loving, and getting into this place where you really, really want to be. And it's about nurturing, it's about loving, and that's all the Cancer themes that come with it. And it's the promise that if you step into your higher knowledge, if you step inside of yourself, restraining yourself even from the reaction to stress, restraining yourself and allowing yourself to be in this place where you find the stillness, everything will be rearranged, and you step out of the game that you really don't like. Thank you so much, Cancer. Thank you for being here, and I see you soon.